Drew Holiday finding Giannis.
Think we're all on the same page as Jonas Valanciunas here on this play. What the hell do you do to stop this? I mean, good God almighty, he was there. I mean, Giannis even looked like he lost his footing there for a second. It didn't matter. Then this behemoth of a man decided to go ahead and drop a light 50 bomb. And if you want to go ahead and say, but Dash, that was against the Pistons. They're a sorry-ass team, this, that, and the third. Really? Don't make me relive that trauma he gave my sons in 2021, okay? After some pondering, I came to the conclusion that I don't think I've ever witnessed this kind of paint dominance ever in my lifetime. But being the self-proclaimed basketball historian I am, I knew it must be Shaquille O'Neal, correct? I mean, let me double check to see if he had any crazy finals.
Oh my goodness!
Although Shaq might not know ball like that, he does know how to cram the ball in the hoop. This got me thinking, how similar are these guys actually? I mean, both having won championship at 27 years old, being unstoppable physical specimen, not ideal free throw shooters, and both have an unbelievable knack for blocking shots. So my question is Giannis Antetokounmpo our modern day Shaquille O'Neal? I gotta do the YouTube thing, so before we dive into the two's careers, make sure to flagrant to the like button, poster the subscribe button, and slap those post notifications on. We're trying out the YouTube Shorts, so check out my 100 subscriber Q&A special over there. Starting off right away with the age at which they dominated. The early success of these two guys is unreal. Shaq got his MVP at 27 while simultaneously finishing second in Defensive Player of the Year voting, compared to Giannis's back-to-back MVPs at 24 and 25 years old. Not to mention, he also won a Defensive Player of the Year in 2020, as Giannis dominantly took his 2021 ring against the Phoenix Suns at the age of 26, making him the youngest player to win multiple MVPs, a Finals MVP, and the Defensive Player of the Year award. He then put himself in a category only shared with Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Having such young success is parallel to the phenom that is Shaquille O'Neal, considering he was having duels with the peak of Hakeem Olajuwon's powers at 22 years old in the NBA Finals. 5 years later, the 325-pound center found himself holding the Larry O'Brien and Bill Russell trophy at the age of 27 years old. According to multiple sources, research shows that NBA stars begin to hit their peaks at the age between 27 and 28 years old. Looking at Mr. O'Neal, I'd have to say that this projection is pretty damn accurate, as the man went on to win 3 more championships, 2 more Finals MVPs, and great contributing numbers beyond his first ring. With this in mind, I can't help but think about the fact that it's scary hours for Giannis, right? I mean, we've seen what the Freak has done this year with an injured cast, putting up current per-game averages of 31.7 points, 12 rebounds, 5.3 assists on 53 field goal percentage, while sprinkling in, a little block and a steal to go along with it. So what kind of things do these big men do in order to be so successful with their God-given abilities? Well, for starters, these monsters are known for simultaneously being the strongest and most agile players to ever touch a basketball. While Shaq was a spectacular low-post giant, asserting his dominance by blowing defenders up on the block, Giannis was more of the breed to get the ball outside the key and blow through or step around a helpless defender. While they had different styles of getting to the rim, both had spectacular counters, as Shaq would allow you to pick your poison yourself. You front him too hard, spin around you for a lob on your head. Put 2 guys under the rim to stop him, heart-crushing jump hook. We see the same adaptability with Giannis, as he's always had shooting struggles down his career, but put in the work over time to develop a reliable 14-foot jumper to keep the defense honest. Another counter that Giannis loves to use is his change of pace near the rim, being able to dunk off of hop steps, euros, or spin moves. It's Giannis's world, we're simply existing in it. Both of these guys are underrated passers, by the way, as these monsters frequently drew in 1, 2, or even 3 extra defenders to leave a shooter wide open for a corner 3. Oh yeah, let's also not forget the rare ability these guys have, which is rising straight up and yamming a ball all over another 7-footer. It's maddening. Lastly, both of these guys have to get their flowers for the anchoring role that they have on their squads. Shaq was a lethal rim protector, some like to forget, as he averaged a whopping 2.7 blocks from his rookie year to his first championship year in 01. Although he could occasionally struggle on the defensive transition side of defense, the same cannot be said for Giannis, as he had a prime LeBron-like chase down ability. Antetokounmpo's help defense damn near has the capability to change an entire offense's game plan. As previously mentioned, the Greek Freak has himself a Defensive Player of the Year award, but when we really watch the tape, he might be the only person in the entire league to be the best offensive player and best defensive player in any given game. And it's been that way for over half a decade at this point, in my opinion. But what do you think? In a fantasy draft, which player are you picking at 28 years old? Shaq or Giannis? Does the defensive dominance already make Giannis a better pick? Or Shaq's unstoppable presence enough to make him the most valuable option? You let me know down in the comments below, Dash and Hoop fans, and as always, have a phenomenal rest of your day.